Well, hello there, fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome! So in today's video, we're going to be heading out to the ocean. We're going to be fishing off the beach and going for the triggerfish. Let's take a look at the triggerfish. Triggerfish is found on all depths. It's found on the beach and on the coast. So this can be found on locations S4, S6, and S8. And today we're going to go out to S6 and catch it out there. Go ahead and head out there and I'll show you how to find it. Okay, here we are on S6, Hancock Beach, and we're going to be going after the triggerfish. Let's bring up the Fishopedia here. Take a look at its favorite bait. It is none, and it does not like any lures. Now to spot this fish, we're going to be doing this on hard again. You can do this on normal and hard. However, we're going to be doing it on hard. I like to fish on hard mode when I'm trying to catch these rares. Alright, so let's grab the fish finder here, and we're looking for a medium yellow fish with the krill on the line. So I do have a krill on there, and we do have two medium yellow fish. I have one right here, and I have one right there. So I'm probably going to go after that one there, just so I can avoid catching that big fish right there that's close to that one. And it looks like because it's so dim that it's going to be below that green one anyway, so I'm just going to drop my line down to the bottom by pressing the thumbstick down twice. And I do have my rod A. It's one of the freebies that they give you, and that doesn't break, so I like to use this one. And I'm going to cast out. It's going to cast out the 300 feet. I'll count back 5, 10, 15, maybe a 16 or 17 count to try to get where that fish is at. And then I'll let it sit there for a second and see if we can get him on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's try that there. Let it drop down there. So with a yellowfish, it's usually about a 3 to 5 count before your line turns red or before you start feeling any bites on your bait there. This one's taking a little bit longer, so I might have been off to the left or right a little bit too far. Or maybe I just didn't bring it in all the way close enough to the fish. Let me bring it in a couple more reels and see if that gets us closer to it. Sometimes you just gotta recast and try to get closer to where it's at. Alright, so let me see if it moved. Oops, didn't want it to do that. And let's see, 5, 10, 15. No, maybe I went too far. Maybe I was closer down in here. Let me just do a 15 count and see if I can get it on there with a 15 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, I'm going to let it drop there. And like I said, it should be a 3 to 5 count for your line to turn red until you start feeling those bites. If it's a yellow fish, or maybe it's on the mid-level, maybe it's not on the bottom, maybe it's midway. Do one more reel in, see if it gets closer. There we go. Just wasn't quite right on top of it. It might have been in the middle depth and it had to swim down. Even though this is a medium fish, it does run. I didn't think medium fish would run, but on here it does. And of course I got a shark on there. Well, I'll go ahead and bring this shark in. It's not a very big shark, but you know what? It's the first shark. First shark of the day. We'll go ahead and bring this in. Usually how I show you my shark catches is when I'm trying to catch these rares and epics anyways. So we'll bring this shark in and you can see what the new sharks look like. That's pretty funny. There was a couple of these medium-sized fish out there. I'll probably reset anyways, just to try to find one that's not close to a green fish or another yellow fish, so I don't have any competition. We'll bring this shark in, take a look, see what it is. And there we go. So that triggerfish was bigger than the shark was. There's the shark, a spiny dogfish. So there's one of the new sharks for you. Go ahead and keep that one. And let me see. We'll bring the fish finder back up here again. So I have that one. It really doesn't have anything next to it except for that big yellow fish. So maybe I will go after that. And maybe, I don't know if it's in the middle depth or the bottom depth. It's kind of shallow. I don't know. Let's try it. I'm gonna go to the middle depth and see if it'll do better. So it's 5, 10, about another 14 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's try that right there. And again, it should be a 3 to 5 count for my line to turn red if it's on the middle depth. Or if it's on the bottom, it'll take a little bit longer because then it's got to come up to it. Or I could be way off and not even be on top of it. See, that's taking too long. Let me go a little bit farther. See if that got it closer. Alright, I want to go ahead and drop it down to the bottom. Oh, I was getting ready to bring it in and drop it down to the bottom. We'll see if this is it. Yeah, there's some bubbles there. So it was on the bottom. It had to swim up to the bait. So that's why it was taking a little bit longer. Normally it takes about a 3 to 5 count when you're going after those yellow fish. Come on. Take it. Don't sit there and play around with your food. Eat it. There we go. And so when I'm counting, what I'm counting is the rotations of the reel. Each rotation of the reel brings your line in 10 feet. So that's why when we're going from like 250 to 200 feet, I'm doing a 5 count because that's 50 feet right there. That's 10 feet for each rotation of the reel. So that's what I'm doing when I'm counting as I'm reeling in. If you did not know. And here we finally will get the triggerfish. So there you go. There's that triggerfish. And that's how you find the triggerfish. It's a pretty cool looking fish. And how you also can get one of those little bitty baby sharks. I mean, I can't imagine that shark trying to eat this fish, but it did. So there we have it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you, and if it was, make sure you give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this in the future. I'll be continuing the rare series. We're almost done. We have one more video for ocean, and then I'll be going on to the epics and then the uniques after that. So you don't want to miss those. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. You have a great day. Bye-bye.